So now we move into block 3, and very, very similar to block 2, we're going to be going in an undulating model. So I'm going to bring this up again. And in phase 1, like in the previous phase, we're going to be focusing on upper lower hypertrophy. So very, very similar layout. We're just now going to be changing up a few exercises to work around that 90-degree principle, and just to make sure we're not getting a lot of pattern overload from doing the same stuff all over again. Now, with our accumulation phase this time, on our previous block, we worked on a local stimulus. This time, we're going to work on a more systemic stimulus, working the overall system rather than the local tissues. Now, of course, you can change these around. You don't have to do local in the last block, and you don't have to do systemic in this block. Think about what your client needs. If your client needs more of a cardiovascular stimulus or needs more practice of some of those big patterns, choose the one we're going to be talking about now. If your client needs more volume on certain tissues, choose the one we did in the last block. So these is just an example of how a year could look. Chop and change this based off your client. Now, in your intensification phase here, we're going to be focusing more on 5x5. So after we did a strength accumulation in phase 1, we are now progressing the intensity a little bit. So the aim of these strength phases, they are not totally random. So you could run this if you have a strength client. Strength 1, strength 2, strength 3 is a linear periodization of strength. But you could also run it like this, where we do hypertrophy 1, accumulation 1, strength 1. Hypertrophy 2, accumulation 2, strength 2. And every third phase progresses on each other. So your clients can progress quarter on quarter, not just block to block. We're starting to zoom out and really look at the bigger picture here. So that is an overview of this block. And in the next video, like the others, we're going to be breaking down each session by session.